What's up, guys? I watched the bare knuckle boxing last night, and it was a good card, good fights, lots of finishes, and the guys threw down, and the girls, good fights. The first fight that I want to talk about was the Beck Rawlings versus Taylor. I forgot her last name, but that fight was really good. Beck Rawlings looked amazing. Lots of feints, lots of good footwork, stepping just out of range, moving her head off center line when she punched, in combos, throwing 3 and 4 strike combinations, very, very fluid looking, and her technique was amazing. You could tell she's been training hard, and so congrats to her for sure. And then it was Big Ben Rothwell, and he looked amazing. Of course, he just comes out. I think he's 4-0 in the organization. He just comes out and lands a solid shot and wins. This bare knuckle is very brutal, guys. It really is. It's like whoever lands the first strike clean usually gets a knockdown or gets the knockout and gets the win. And he's did a good job with all the heavyweights he's fought so far, and he come out. He looked technical though for the short time period the fight was. He looked technical, and you could tell he's definitely been training and taking it serious for sure. So congrats to him. And then the main event was Eddie Alvarez versus Jeremy Stephens. Jeremy Stephens got the win, dropped him a couple times, and Eddie Alvarez's corner stopped the fight in between rounds, and just he landed that right hand, and I knew that was the key to his success. I figured that if he landed the right hand, he could get the win for sure. It really is just who lands first, honestly, guys. Whoever lands first in the bare knuckle, it seems like wins and does damage. Like it's very brutal. And Jeremy Stephens, it seems like he's similar to Mike Perry. He's kind of built for this. He seems like he probably has very solid. I think a lot has to do with your hands as well. And him and Mike Perry seem like they have good solid hands, like where their hands probably don't take as much damage as other fighters do, or they know how to deal with it very well. But I think we've seen this before, like when what's his face, Artem Lobov beat Paulie Malignaggi. That's the difference in fighting with gloves and without gloves, is the hand injuries for sure, is what, not just the being punched bare knuckle in the face, but the hand injuries. And remember when Artem beat Paulie, he would never beat Paulie in a real boxing match, but because Paulie Malignaggi broke both of his hands, we had this problem. And I don't know who all sustained hand injuries yesterday, but I'm sure a lot of people did. I'm sure you'll find out after that a lot of people did. That would be my most scary part trying to fight in this, would be the hand injuries. But Jeremy Stephens seems like he's kind of built for this and is going to do very well. And I would honestly, I saw Connor calling him out and Connor wanting to fight him, and I highly doubt that fight ever happens. But I would love to see Jeremy in Mike Perry fight, honestly. I think Jeremy might be a little too small because Mike Perry gets up pretty big, but maybe if they fought it, I don't know, like 170, I think that Mike Perry could possibly still make 170, and I think I would like to see them fight. I don't want to say Jeremy doesn't have a chance because he hits hard. He has a right hand and a left hook that's very powerful, and he has a good chance. So good card last night. Congrats to Jeremy Stephens, and congrats Beck Rawlings and Big Ben. Very good fights, guys. If you're new to martial arts and you're looking for a gym in your area, get my book, The Ultimate Guide to Choosing Your Martial Arts School and Instructor. Link is in the description below. And then if you have any other questions or any other subjects or fights you'd like me to break down, leave a comment below. Thank you, guys.